Hello, welcome to my new video. Today with Naked Lunch, a movie by David Cronenberg, based on the book by William S. Burroughs, and actually based on the life, somewhat on the life of William S. Burroughs. I have here two editions, a really famous Arrow edition, this limited collector's edition box, and a German Mediabook edition, by the Turbine Medien with this extremely beautiful interzone themed exclusive artwork. I will begin with the Arrow edition. So here's what's inside, and here is this really sturdy, nice and sturdy box, as usual from Arrow. Really glad that finally a really beautiful edition, some really beautiful editions of Naked Lunch were made, and I'm really glad that Naked Lunch got this treatment by Arrow. Exterminate all rational thought. And here's the Arrow J card, as usual, with all the information, what's inside. Yeah, I will begin with the poster booklet. A really big softcover booklet and some other stuff. And I will begin with the poster. Yeah, here's some other stuff that is stored in the keep case. Unfortunately not a digipack. To be honest, I like digipacks more, mostly. Yeah, here's the poster. As you can see, it's not a small one. As you can see here, compared to the keep case, with mug bump, and somewhat unusual for Arrow, it's double-sided with two original artworks from Arrow, here with this bug. A picture that was also used for the keep case, and here are the three exclusive Arrow artworks for this edition with mug bump, a bigger bug and a smaller bug. Yeah, and this is the booklet. So at first for the booklet, yeah, Naked Lunch. I watched the film first years ago, and immediately loved it. It's one of my favorite movies by David Cronenberg, alongside The Fly, Existence, and Videodrome. And Naked Lunch, a movie without a lunch, and especially without a naked lunch. So what does the title mean? Title means exactly what the words say. A frozen moment when everyone sees what is on the end of every fork. Yeah, it's sounds so simple, but it's a quote that you have to think about it sometime to really understand what it means. Yeah, with this mugwump creatures that sell drugs everywhere in the world. A very unusual, surreal movie, very typical, somewhat like Videodrome or Crimes of the Future, this newer one by David Cronenberg. This movie, you don't really see where the reality ends and fantasy and madness begins. There are no clear transition between reality and dream or madness, where some typewriters begin to talk and turn into insects. I watched the documentaries that were provided by Arrow. Really great. With there are a lot of special features. Yeah, Julian Sands unfortunately still missing. Yeah, and one very surprising fact for me was that it was not David Cronenberg who chose Peter Weller, famous for his RoboCop performance. Peter Weller wanted to make this movie very badly because he is actually a huge fan of William Burroughs and the book Naked Lunch, and some of the documentaries are narrated by now 80 years old Peter Weller, who tells about his experiences. He talked a lot with David Cronenberg. He talked a lot to William S. Burroughs, who was who also was like a consultant during making of this movie, and David Cronenberg got also blessing from William S. Burroughs. And the character Peter Weller plays William Lee. This character is actually based on the life of William Burroughs. So the movie is somewhat biographical, a little bit like Kafka by Steven Soderbergh, where the movie where the story of the movie is combination of some biographical elements of Franz Kafka and some of his works. So here are some very interesting, somewhat unusual post artworks. Especially this one is very, very strange. And this is the usual artwork that was also used for many editions, like the Blu-ray or DVD edition. Suppose it's the Japanese one. Yeah, this artwork was, as far as I know, used for the other Arrow cover artwork, for the other box. I like it much, much less than this one. Here are some photos. David Cronenberg, Peter Weller, and William S. Burroughs. Peter Weller somewhat looks the part. He somewhat looks as a younger version of William S. Burroughs. Yeah. Here are some additional stuff. Very, really nice. For example, here is this ticket. This tourist class passage ticket that Mugwump gives to William Lee character in the movie. Some cards from Interzone with the movie scenes. All the backsides are identical. Exterminate all rational thought. A quote from William S. Burroughs, and some, some photos from a production. For example, this is again a photo of William S. Burroughs. He died 1998, 7 years after making of this movie. Yeah, and his wife, William E. Lee and his wife. And here are some cards. And here are two cards, a card of Dr. Benway. Yeah, you'll see how elegantly this works. Yeah, Dr. Benway plays, well, small but significant role in the book and the movie. And here a card of William Lee, Exterminator. The William S. Burroughs really worked as an exterminator. But the fact the scenes from Exterminator come from a short story, Exterminator, not from Naked Lunch. Exterminate all rational thought. Yeah. Now to the keep case, and I like this artwork much, much more than this one. Yeah, with the centipede. And it's a 2-disc edition with a movie and extra features. And now to the German release, and this one is extremely beautiful. It's a massive 4-disc release, 4-disc 4K release. Here's a J card, but by Turbine Media, which is a great company, which makes terrific editions with sometimes their own remasterings. Sometimes they work with Arrow Video. And here is this kind of, well, not J card. It was placed. It's a sticker that was placed on the shrink wrap with the rating on the sticker and not on the edition itself. So, and as a bonus, here's another card of Dr. Benway. Here's a small comparison, a little bit different paper. but the text is the same and there's nothing on the back side here, in contrast to the Arrow version. Yeah. So at first, this terrific exclusive artwork. As a matter of fact, there are 3 versions of this Mediabooks. Here are 3 artwork versions. Yeah, one with this typewriter. And my choice was obvious. I of course wanted this this version with the mugwump turning to the typewriter. This is just amazing, with this interzone background. And as you can see, it goes here. The only criticism is the edition doesn't have any title on the spine, which is a strange choice. Well, here's Naked Lunch. As you can see, this goes from here to here. Yeah, endlessly somewhat. Peter Weller turning into mugwump and typing on it like a typewriter. Great choice. Yeah, and here is this this big Mediabook, Lemons Burrows, with about 40 pages. Yeah, Turbine Media, Turbine, makes terrific releases. I already showed some of them on my channel, for example. Some bigger collectors releases like The Thing. They also made terrific releases, big releases for Frighteners, American Werewolf in London, and American Werewolf in Paris, and so on and so on. Yeah, like a typewriter here, and all the text is like written on a typewriter. Yeah, Peter Weller, this well-known image. Yeah, and Peter Weller as William Lee with mugwump. Greatly designed creature. And the old David Cronenberg. Really great that David Cronenberg made a somewhat similar movie to his older ones, with Crimes of the Future. After he didn't make a movie for about 8 years. It's a little bit like the concept is a little bit like Videodrome, where you also don't know where is reality and where is fantasy. Now to the discs. Here is Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD. Yeah, with the same with these pictures from the title, from this 50s style title. And here bonus features, and finally William S. Burroughs, A Man Within documentary. So folks, that was it. Let me know in the comments below how do you like Naked Lunch? Did you watch it already? How do you like these editions? And which is your favorite movie by David Cronenberg? I'm really curious. Till the next time, bye bye.